Today's February 4th, 2019. I'm visiting my dad. Just pulled up, as you see. About to light this blunt. Got 3 more to go. Talking to dad, me and dad just having a talk. Some things can be said on camera, some things can't be said. But what can be noticed and understood and addressed is, we lost Gammy on February 1st, dad. So me and dad been talking about it since I've been here. Just got here about 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago actually. We were just talking and well, about 20 minutes ago, pardon now, but we were just talking, So, um, yeah, it's raining today. I know you came and got Gammy Pop. I talked to Uncle John. I talked to Bubba about a month back, and I think we were talking, and he told me what was going on, and he said, Aunt Kathy, your sister got at him saying I'm trying to get into a program, and I remember me and Bubba talking, saying that Kathy talked to his mom, talked to their mom, and talked to Gammy, and Gammy said she was tired. That was about a month ago. Uncle John said, and so me and Uncle John talked about that, and he said, Kathy was a little worried, and we're all a little worried because Gammy said she was tired. Well, she's resting, Pop, and she's with the Lord, and I know she's up there with you and Aunt Sharon and Grandma Mildred and Grandpa Perry, and your dad Bebop, and who I never got to meet on Earth, but I know he's watching over me as well. Talked to Uncle John yesterday, or 2 days ago, and he said how well, I talked to him the day Gammy passed away actually, and he said that but Bebop loved you. And I remember you saying you was gonna honor your mama, Dad. I remember you said that. I said you going to honor my mama. I love my mommy. I love mommy. Mommy's with you, man. And your son, I feel some kind of way, man. Because that's Gammy. I love her and we're close. And Gammy had her own ways of doing things, but I still love her because she was my grandmother. She didn't like the word grandma, so it was Gammy, but she was my grandmother. And I did love her, and I got to meet her more than once. And a few times. I remember started meeting Gammy when I was 15 years old. I remember when you came in the station wagon. It was you, Gammy, and cousin Tracy, your niece. I remember like it was yesterday. You guys pulled up in the station wagon on Eagle Way, 2072 Eagle Way. It was in Fairfield. I think it had to be like 95, 96. If it was 95, 96, I was like 15, 16. I remember you pulled up. That's when I first met Gammy, as far as when I can remember anyway. I've seen the pictures, but and off and on every day, and we talked, and I still remember. I was telling Uncle John yesterday, Dad, how I remember when I was coming up visiting you at Aunt Vicky's house on Ron Court and Uncle Roger, and I remember me like I was about 15, 16. That's when I really started going up to Vicky's house, and I remember I went up there because I was on a run one summer because I was robbing people and stuff, and which is not cool. So not to get off track, but Vicky got me out of there because the police were looking for me at that time. Um, but I remember you and Gammy dancing. I still remember you guys dancing. You guys were drinking some wine, chilling. You and Gammy was dancing. I was telling Uncle John that on the first. I said you guys were dancing, and I was laying on the couch, and you guys were up dancing. You and Grandma, you and Gammy up there just dancing. Y'all was going at it. Gammy was getting down, dancing. Boy, she loved her son, boy. She loved her son. She loved you, Pop, and she missed you, and she missed Aunt Sharon, so I'm gonna light this blunt for I've been lighting blunts all day for Gammy, man. And cousin Richard, McCormick, we went and saw Uncle Donald yesterday. Kathy and Vicky are at that Gammy's house right now, Pop, taking care of business. You know, I'm worried about aunties. I'm worried about Kathy and Vicky a lot. I heard Vicky's voice for the first time on the first. I ain't heard Vicky's voice since that bullshit with Maria. You know what I'm saying? But it felt good to hear her voice. I know she's still on this planet. My mom ain't doing too good. Mama Baba's down. My mom ain't doing too good. Dad, mom ain't doing too good. You know, but I know Gammy's up there. You know, she's also up there. You know, Gammy, she's a very strong woman. She reminds me of a woman that's very strong and willing to go on until you can't go on no more. You know, that's the kind of that's what I got from my memories of Gammy, of a strong grandmother, strong black woman, strong woman from the root to the fruit. You know, and that's my impression of Gammy. When I think of your mom, Dad, I think of a woman that's very strong and was willing to try to hold things together even after the loss of her two children. No one keeping things alive, keeping things strong, understanding, and I just pray for peace and understanding for Vicky and Kathy right now. And Uncle John. And Lorraine and everybody. And Anthony and CJ and Catherine and Uncle Donald and Jeremiah. And all of us. On the Williams side and on the Waltley side and even on Jerry's side of the family. I just pray for peace and understanding while these things happen on this rainy day, So he's just, I'm kind of fucked up right now, but I'm rejoicing at the same time because I know she's with you and I know you guys are together again, you know. Like Kathy told me yesterday, what's wrong with your voice? This fucking phone wasn't even working right. I had to put on the earphones. She was wrong. I go, oh, man. She goes, why your voice sound like that? I was fucked up because I was like, man, And she's like, oh, you feel some kind of way, nephew? I'm like, shit, hell yeah. It's Gammy, man. I mean, we're close. Gammy allowed people to be close. Gammy did her own thing, And she's always going to be my grandmother by blood and by love. That's for damn sure. These blunts for you, Gammy. I love you, Grandma. Rest with your son. Now I got to talk to my dad on some one-on-one type stuff with Gammy, so this camera going off.